April 19, 1967, Surveyor 3 landed on the moon in a crater of Oceanus Procellarum, the ocean of storms.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff.
Apollo 12 lifted off in the driving rain.
Pete Conrad reports the York program is in.
We have the decided impression that we're going right into the center of that baby right now. Okay, Houston, we're maneuvering to the burn attitude. For Pete. Pete, engine over. Hey, there it is. There it is. Son of a gun, right down the middle of the road. Outstanding.
For the meaning of it, I'd rather not make an interpretation right now, but it is as though one had struck a bell, say, in the belfry of the church, a single blow, and found that the reverberation from it continued for 30 minutes.
Causing the tube to burn out, the only unsuccessful aspect of the entire mission.
To this day, we don't know the extent of the contamination that happened. The reason why...
So that's it? As man learned, moved on, and discarded the earlier structures, he came to these. They're marked for further milestones, reserved for future missions.
For Apollo Lunar Surface Experiments package. Piece by piece, they assembled the station.
The biggest secret of the century began. How did it all start? After the first atomic bomb was detonated, more tests were made of the effects on the environment and human subjects.
Life on your Earth is dependent on new sciences and technology to achieve advancement. When your governments were first introduced to our advanced technology, their reactions were horrendous. Because the motive to gain power and control people was foremost in their mind, the technology was suppressed from the world.
He warned of the danger we were creating by exploding nuclear weapons. He said that the human race had no idea of the very powerful and deadly long-term effects we were creating, which could not only destroy ourselves, but also our planet.
The truth about UFOs may be painful for us to face, and this might provide a continuing rationale for the government to maintain secrecy.
There were 12 of us sitting in the garden, and the pictures were shown by this television man. And I explained them again as well as I could. And in the middle of my explanation, the baby daughter, she was the youngest member of this family, called out, "Daddy, what is that?" and pointed up. We were all looking at the screen, and then we also looked. And there, vertically above us, or nearly vertically, there was a wonderful large UFO, rather low. Of course, we were all amazed. We gazed up, we waved, and in a way gave thanks that they had come during the UFO lecture and wished to greet us, or to say, "Yes, we are here, the ones you're talking about."
Hundreds of people witnessed the extraordinary event, and it left them stunned. The lights instantly jumped from one position to another. They were also observed by high military officials who knew what the lights were trying to say. The public had never seen anything like this, whereas the military had already a long history of involvement with these alien visitors, but had kept it from the public.
We can say that the recent sightings are in no way connected with any secret development by any agency of the United States.
In overcoming any difficulty or any problem or any crisis is to have the faith that something better is possible. Without faith, without trust that it can work out better, without the vision of something greater, it won't happen. So I think we have to have some kind of vision, some kind of faith. In traditional Christian terms, this is the idea of the kingdom of heaven. And most visionary schemes in the West are under the influence of this Judeo-Christian model, that at the end of history there'll be a new era, a new dawn, a new age, the kingdom of heaven. a utopia. Well, I mean, there are many different ways of formulating this. We have to think this. I think it's built into our whole civilization. It's very difficult for us not to think this. Or at least if we don't think it, we despair.